want to tell you about one of the biggest issues we have with our dieting culture, and then I want to show you some things that you can do to make your junk food less junk foody. So one of the big problems that we have at the moment is that when it comes to dieting, the first thing that's focused on is eliminating things or reducing things from your diet. So say you're like, I love eating chocolates, like get rid of that. I love having chips, get rid of that. And willpower is difficult for anyone, but it's especially difficult for us as ADHDers. We need to flip this on its head. What we need to be doing instead is we need to be adding things to our diet first. Then we might look at substituting or replacing a few things with other things that you like. And then if we need to, we might be then also looking at reducing or taking some things out of your diet if needed. I want to show you some tricks for what you can do to make your junk food less junk foody-ish. So the first thing is, let's say you feel like chips. Say you're really into, I don't know, nacho chips. A really simple way that you can add something is by grabbing an avocado, smashing it up and using it as avocado dip. Ideally, if you can actually use a real avocado instead of getting avocado dip, that means you're going to actually know how much avocado is in there, and you can season it however you like. So every time you eat half an avocado, that counts as 1 serve of veggies. Now in Australia, it's recommended you have 5 serves of veggies a day. It's actually pretty hard to get 5 serves of vegetables. So having half an avocado or an avocado is going to really help to start getting you up there. What about if you're having instant noodles? Really simple thing you can do to make this healthier is add a boiled egg. So I like to do soft boiled egg, cook it for like 5 minutes in hot boiling water, peel it and add it to my instant noodles. Adding some protein, adding some healthy fats is really, really great. I should have mentioned as well, with the avocado, this also has healthy fats and it has a little bit of protein in there too, which is great. And what about if you're like, oh, I just feel like a really high carb snack? One of the problems for a lot of ADHDers is we do eat a little bit too many carbs. And I think part of the reason for this is it's just really, really convenient to grab a packet of chips, grab some biscuits out of the pantry. So a simple thing that you can do instead is just grab something else first. So if you eat meat, you can look at doing something like biltong. So it's like, I can have the chips or I can have the biscuit after I have 5 or 10 pieces of biltong. If you are looking for plant-based alternatives, you could look at doing something like grabbing some nuts if you're not allergic. So something like even a spoonful of peanut butter. Ideally, if you can get organic or like just peanuts essentially crushed, that's going to be good too. And if you're completely allergic to nuts, you could also look at doing something like eating a whole piece of fruit, which has fiber in it as well. So it's going to help you to fill up, like grabbing a banana, apple, something like that. One of my other favorite additions is, so my partner is vegetarian and I eat meat. I've tried doing vegetarian before, but I just didn't feel great with it. But we eat a lot of vegetarian meals. So what I do is I also just stock up on cans of tuna. And sometimes if I'm like, oh, it's going to be a veggie only meal, I want a little bit more protein in my meal, I will just eat some tuna as well on the side. I actually really like these flavors, so I can just have it straight out of the can. If you enjoy having, you know, your dessert, completely getting rid of dessert can be tricky. So I try to not have ice cream in my freezer because that will be way too tempting. But what I do instead is, this is where I substitute. So I would have some Greek yogurt, cut up some fruit, have some strawberries, something like that, really simple. And so I still feel like I'm having some sort of dessert, maybe put some honey on it or something like that. Other additions that are great for things like yogurt or coconut yogurt if you're doing plant-based is to add goji berries. Goji berries, it's like the only fruit that has this like crazy amounts of protein in it. So for every 100 grams you've got, it's 11.5% protein. So really, really cool superfood. And the other one is chia seeds. Chia seeds have omega-3s and protein in them. You can also look at hemp seeds and make a little mix yourself. Really great to add in, especially if you're looking to bump up your protein in a vegan or a vegetarian diet. So that's it from me. I'm Lauren. I'm a qualified personal trainer. I'm a nutrition coach. I'm a health scientist. I'm really passionate about this kind of stuff, and I also just know how hard it can be for us as ADHDs to eat healthy. So if you enjoyed content like this, let me know in the comments, give me a thumbs up so I know to make more content like this. Cheers.